Hey everyone, carrievassbrainerd here. I am with Heather LaServa from UFC Gym.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. So I wanted to have Heather in here today to talk about her gym because when you hear the name, I just think of like a certain type of like fighting kind of exercising. And I know it's so much more than that. And once I found that out, I was like, everybody needs to know this. So that's what I want to talk about today. So tell us, some things that you guys have at the gym that people, well, tell us all of it.
Okay. So, UFC gym, people normally think, oh, it's a fighting gym.
Yep.
I'm going to get hit.
Yep.
You're not going to get hit. You're hitting things.
Yeah.
We do offer grappling and whatnot, and if you want that, or
Yep.
self-defense, but basically a place to train differently than your big box gyms.
Okay.
So we're meant to be different than like an Edge or a Planet Fitness, and we are typically the last gym people join because we're a goal-based gym. And they're just not getting the results with a normal gym because they don't know what to do.
Right,
So we
which
kinda
is
take the
me
guesswork.
when I go to the gym. I do not know what to do. I feel like I spend more time like looking at the machines and trying to figure out what to do than actually working out. So, yeah.
Exactly. And then sometimes it's hard to know like what muscle group you're working on each of the machines unless you sit there and read. I've met a lot of people that are like they don't want to feel stupid for
Right.
looking like they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they'll look at other people. They'll try to copy something. And it doesn't end up getting them the results that they want because they're not actually targeting or doing the right exercises for what they're looking to do.
I think too, like for me, I know after I hit 40, my whole everything changed. Literally everything. So stuff that I used to do, and I would know, like if I start doing this after a couple weeks, like I'll be down 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and then all of a sudden
Just didn't work
it
anymore.
did nothing. And I have read before that doing like weight training, which I would just be like, I'm going to go for a run or I'm going to go on a treadmill and kind of do stuff like that. But I did read that, especially for women over 40, doing like weight training is really important just in general for your overall health and whatever. And so I imagine that's probably a big thing at your gym.
It is,
Yeah.
because when you're talking about weight training, I always tell, especially women, work smarter, not harder, right? Women, a lot of women feel like you got to do hours and hours on the treadmill,
Right.
okay? And that's great. It's not that it's not going to work. The problem with doing a ton of cardio is what's going to happen is you are going to proactively tell your body, let's burn this fat, right? And then you go on vacation for a week and you stop doing that treadmill and that weight comes right back on because you're not proactively burning those calories anymore.
So you're having margaritas and tacos on vacation.
That too, exactly.
But yeah, no, I totally get what you're
So
saying.
you've done nothing to
Yeah.
make your body work for you. You're doing all the work. So
Yeah.
when you talk about weight training, putting on more muscle is going to speed up your metabolism.
Okay.
So what that means for you is that when you put on more muscle, you're going to burn more calories just sitting still, watching Netflix. Or if you're eating pizza or drinking those margaritas,
carrying over to that.
The muscle in your body is going to have your metabolism sped up so that it's going to burn through those things a lot faster.
Okay.
So that's why when you think of people like, let's say, The Rock or J-Lo, right? They eat, like you've seen, I don't know if you've ever seen The Rock's cheat meals, like piles of pancakes like
my
this.
gosh.
But he has so much muscle in his body
Right.
that it's not going to make a difference
Yeah.
because his body just burns it and he doesn't do it all the time, right?
Yep.
It's moderation.
Right.
So
we all want to look like J-Lo. So if you have a J-Lo plan, I'm in.
People are always looking for the J-Lo
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
They're always looking for the magic pill that's going to make them look like The Rock
Right.
or J-Lo.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If that existed, we'd all look like
We'd
that.
all look like that, yes.
So, at the gym, we have a gym area for training, but we also have classes with heavy bags and pieces of equipment called Focus Masters. So if you've ever seen anybody doing boxing training with a coach that's holding mitts up,
yeah.
those Focus Masters are meant to simulate that. So they're
Okay.
pads on a structure that have a different boxing combination with each one.
Cool.
So it's teaching you how to throw those punches, and it's simulating like a coach moving their hands to help you throw those
very
punches.
Cool. Yeah. So it's actually kind of like similar to like not kickboxing, but like not just straight up like boxing, but is it more, I don't know, I've never done like a boxing class, and I've done like kickboxing classes where we've also done kind of like things like that. Maybe I'm not calling it the right thing.
Right. So you have, it is kickboxing, boxing, strength and conditioning.
All of that.
It's HIIT. It's all of that.
Yep.
HIIT meaning high intensity interval training.
Yep.
Not to scare anybody. It's
Yep.
just bring your heart rate up, bring it down.
Okay.
The key behind that is burning fat while building muscle. Right.
Yep.
When you're doing constant cardio, you're going to end up burning your muscle. you know, especially if you're not fueling your body correctly. So yeah,
and who has the time to be on a treadmill, like you said, where people would do it for so long thinking, this is what I need to do to lose weight. No one has time for it. And like you said, it's not really working. So you're not working smarter, like you said.
Right. Yeah. So smarter would be spending 30 minutes building some muscle rather than an hour doing some cardio.
Yeah.
So, but I think when people think of a traditional kickboxing, especially for women, kickboxing or they think of cardio, where you're shadow boxing,
right? Which
is great, but that's not going to provide your resistance training to build that muscle. So
Got it.
In these classes, you're actually physically hitting a bag or hitting those focus masters. Or sometimes we do some shadow boxing for technique.
Okay.
But it's really allowing you to tone up those arms. Like if I had $1 for every time a woman told me they wanted to fix this.
Oh yeah.
Or they want to fix.
I say I could fly away.
Yeah, exactly. Or they want to.
I'm not going to show y'all, but
right. Or they want to get rid of the extra boob, right?
Yeah.
Or guys that want to have those ripped arms,
yeah.
right? When you're talking about hitting the bag, you're working all those muscles while getting your cardio in. So that's that resistance training with the cardio that's going to allow you to build the muscle while you're burning the fat.
Okay.
That's the best way to do it.
And so how does it work at your gym if you're a member there and you go in? Are you always working with somebody, or you have to like kind of sign up to have a trainer? How does that work?
So we have classes 7 days a week. So with UFC, if you think of UFC, every trainer or every fighter works with a trainer, right? But multiple trainers.
Yeah.
So they have like a nutrition trainer. They have a strength and conditioning. They have a mobility trainer. They have a jiu-jitsu trainer. They have, they have different trainers for each types of thing, right? Mm-hmm. So we have all different trainers there, and typically you're always working with a trainer in some sort of way, but there's always a trainer available to help you.
That's huge.
So when you're going into the class, we're taking the guesswork out of it.
Yep.
The trainers, these personal trainers, are designing the classes, which is going to keep it different.
Yep.
So you're never going to hit that plateau. You're always going to have that muscle confusion going on, because eventually if you keep doing the same thing, your body learns and you don't see any more results.
Right.
Right. So people go through phases like they try this stops working, they try this stops working, they try this.
Yep.
And then instead of just constantly mixing it up and keeping your body guessing.
Got it.
So we do personal training. The classes are with personal trainers. Mm-hmm. We have a board down at the freeway area of the gym that you can do your own thing. Or if you don't know what to do, come in and do the daily ultimate training of the day. And the Instagram handle of the coach is going to be up there if you have questions, or the people at the front desk can help you with questions. Perfect. But there's a workout right on the board for you to do if you don't want to try to figure out what are you supposed to do today.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was always better when I would do like some form of a class, because like I said, I felt lost.
Yes.
And it's also nice to go in and be like, I know I'm only going to be there for an hour. I'm going to have this great workout and then I can be on my way. Mm-hmm. So to have it set like that, classes are the way to go, in my opinion.
And honestly, most of our gym members are there for the classes.
Yeah.
We do have some people that use the free, but most of it's for the classes. It's women, it's men, it's kids, because we have kids classes as well, 6 and up.
So tell us about the kids classes that you offer.
Yeah, so we have kids classes that are not your typical martial arts. It's ages 6 and up. It's a little bit of jiu-jitsu, it's a little bit of boxing and kickboxing, and then there's boot camp on Friday nights. That way we can tire them out for you guys to enjoy your Friday night.
Perfect. We love that.
We have classes for adults at the same time on all of those days except for Friday nights. So, okay. But we also offer specialty classes for the kids. So we have an anti-bullying class coming up this Saturday at 11:30. It's with a black belt jiu-jitsu instructor. That's one of our coaches, Coach Eric. We teach kids how to cope with bullying and how to defend themselves should it get physical.
Wow.
That way they know what to do, but we also teach them when it's appropriate to use what they've learned.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, yes. I'm sure that's huge for some parents to be able to show their kids, because you don't know,
right.
You don't know what to tell them to do. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know. Like, this is how you handle that. So to have a professional who can say, this is how you could even protect yourself.
Right.
Not even like go and, beat someone up, whatever, but how to protect yourself from a bully if you're ever in that position, or just how to handle it.
Right.
Is huge. I think that's
exactly. Unfortunately, that's just a big issue we're dealing with in the schools nowadays.
And even just to give the kids the confidence to be like, I know this if I were ever in this situation, because it's scary, you know? So that's awesome. And speaking of being scared, the other class that you offer, which I am all about and can't wait to do it, is the self-defense class that you have. As a realtor, we are meeting strangers often. you don't know the situation that you're being put in. A lot of times we'll kind of team up, go together with someone, but I think that it's important to know as a woman, even as a man, but I'm speaking for myself, to know how to defend myself if I were in that situation. It's not like someone's going to be jumping out at me necessarily. It's like I'm there to meet that person.
Right.
I think this person is someone who I'm going to be advising and guiding through this sale, and then it could turn and go the other way.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do, we have a women's specifically self-defense class the third Saturday of every month. There's a lot of situations you can be put in, right?
Yeah.
So some might be head-on, some might be, unexpected. So each one is going to go over different types of techniques to protect yourself against different types of attacks. So obviously it's going to take more than one. But we do open it up to members and non-members, same with the bullying class, members and non-members. And we're just going to teach you ways to defend yourself in certain situations. So you can watch and learn, you can participate if you want to try the techniques they show you, you can do that. But for people that aren't comfortable with doing that, you don't have to. You can just watch how it's performed.
Because there might be some people who are like, I don't want to get up there in front of everyone and do it, but you want to just, and that's great that you give people both options.
Right. I mean, the gym that we have is all about options. I mean, it's all about what you want, if you want us to be, a self-defense gym, that's what we are. If you want to lose weight at our gym, then that's what we are. If you want to learn how to fight, that's what we are.
I love that.
So we are whatever you need us to be. So we're much different, just that we offer like the full range of things. So we have a 24-hour gym access available to any member on any membership level. We do classes 7 days a week. We do youth classes 5 days a week. We do adult MMA 5 days a week. We also do, like I said, the self-defense, the anti-bullying. We have personal training. We have recovery services. So you're sore. We have compression sleeves for your arms, your legs. We have the percussion guns, the foam rollers, where a trainer can help you with that stuff.
Oh, so, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're about a 10,000 square foot facility. We offer quite a bit in a space that's not huge, but it has everything you need to get you to your fitness
and
goals.
Speaking of that, tell everyone where you are located.
Yeah, so
where do we find you?
We're located in the Walmart Plaza. I feel like everybody's in such a rush to get to that Walmart. They don't see us. So we're typically confused for the liquor store or Namco because our sign is up high. But once you pass that liquor store on the right, Conti's, we're right on the right-hand side after that. Yep.
Perfect. And do you guys offer like different specials? Like, do you have like a special for this month or like something like that could be good for everyone to hear about?
So we can always offer specials. We do have them going on normally in the middle of the month, end of the month, but just for people watching this video, we're going to waive the enrollment fees if you mentioned that you saw us on this video.
Awesome.
So, at any point. So
at any point that somebody sees this video and they reach out to the gym, to anybody, and they say, I watched the video that you did with Carrie, because of course, no, you don't have to remember my name, but I saw the video, and then you would waive the enrollment fee.
Correct.
Which is normally what?
$74.
So that is a big savings.
Yeah. Yep.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have other things here and there, like different specials. So people should probably follow you on Instagram if they are not already. So tell everybody.
We are on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, UFC Gym Southington.
UFC Gym Southington.
Yeah, definitely follow us. Tag your friends. We do run certain specials on there. One thing I forgot to mention, we do have an upcoming, it actually starts this Saturday, a women's battle camp.
What is that?
So most women, we talked about it earlier, most women are afraid to go lift the weights. They're afraid to get bulky. They're afraid to look stupid. They don't know what to do.
Yep.
So I have one of my coaches, Coach Brandy. She's amazing. She is all about empowering you, giving you confidence, teaching you how to lift, teaching you some nutrition, teaching you things so that you're more confident when you walk into the gym. Okay. So I don't want this to scare anybody, but she's going to be having some of the ladies pushing cars if you want to. Right? Lifting.
Like a little mini coupe?
Oh, I don't know what kind of car she has in mind, but you know what? Women are stronger than they think, especially in the legs.
I love that.
So that's going to be a 6-week workshop coming up with her, and she wants to repeat it, every 8 weeks.
Wow.
So a couple weeks rest in between, and then you're right back at it if you like it.
Very cool.
But that's a small group training of only 10 people.
Okay.
And she's going to help you with your nutrition, help you build healthy habits, and then really empower you with confidence in the gym.
So your gym is all-encompassing. It's everything from what it sounds like. It's not like
Yes.
You're just walking in, doing a little workout, leaving. Like it's literally like a lifestyle kind of, like you're learning about everything.
Yes, exactly. And I don't want to leave out the men, because the men, we help them too.
I'm sure.
Some of them want to get rid of their COVID weight or their dad bods,
Yeah.
or some of them just want to get really ripped. It's really whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are all encompassing. We're there to help you with any of your needs. The first thing we do when you come in is we want to build a fitness profile for you. Mm-hmm. So once you sign up, we put you with a coach, complimentary. Yep. They're going to do an in-body scan for you. We're going to see what your body's made of: water, fat, and muscle. Oh, wow. Right? This is just for your eyes and the coaches.
Yeah.
Unless you want to share.
It's not and up then, on like a board.
Right. No, we're not putting you on blast. No. And then we're going to find out why you're here. Like, what are you trying to do? So they put that information into the computer, and then every time you take a class or you're in the gym, the trainer can go look at your profile, see what you're there for, and figure out ways to help you with whatever it is you're trying to do.
Very cool.
And we do monthly check-ins too with that InBody, just to make sure you're getting the results you're looking for.
And then adjust if not.
Correct. We'll make tweaks, and that's all complimentary. They'll give you more tips on like how many days should you strength train, how many days should you take classes, what should you do. What should you change? We have tools for you to log your meals. We can take a look at that and help you tweak.
Wow, that's awesome.
We have heart rate monitors to see if you're working within your zones to get optimal results in your workouts. So we have a lot of tools to help you.
Yeah, I love it. That's awesome. So follow UFC Gym Southington. I knew I was Southington. UFC Gym Southington. Follow Heather. Say you saw this video. If you want to go and try it out, then you would get your membership fee.
And anytime you can come in to try a free class or take a tour.
To just go in and pop in and kind of just check it out. And
come in. We'll give you a tour.
Yep.
If you want to try a class, we'll set you up. We have to schedule that, but we'll let you try a class to come in and see if you like it. And if you happen to be at the Apple Harvest Festival, we'll be there too.
Apple fritters. Then you can go to the gym.
Then go to the gym afterwards.
Well, thank you, Heather. This was awesome information. Everyone needs to check it out. And
thank you. Yeah, I'm glad we're getting the name out there.
Tell
your friends.
And telling people it's not just about fighting. There's so much more. So
check
it out.
It's actually very little fighting.
Very little fighting and all the other stuff. So.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.